Hi you guys, this is Allison hanging out in my space to craft, and I am a new hopper on Ginger's Corner for scraps to embellishments, and I'm doing my first video here for the whiteout swap, which is one of the bi-monthly swaps, and you're supposed to use white. And so this is what I've come up with, is from this, oh, it's not labeled, but it is a Sizzix Winter Wishes, and I have a beautiful die of a snowflake and a circle. You can also put this inside the circle, but I'm going to not do that because I would use probably some kind of, well, I could do, so here are my ideas. I could do this stamp and do it sort of tone on tone with Versamark, and then maybe a glitter embossing powder or something like that. But what I decided I wanted to do was use this die and white vellum to create a snowflake. And it's pretty delicate and easy to tear, but I really like the look of it on this circle. So I'm going to make one of those, and then some white glitter snowflakes, and then some more vellum snowflakes that coordinate with the same glitter stickles. Stardust is the one I used on here. So I've just gone in and added stickles to a few points on the vellum. So I just did this one to sort of check it out, see if I liked it, see if that would work. And then I have punched, I'm using this very old Creative Memories snowflake punch for the small things. And I've already done 8 of the white glitter snowflakes. So that is going to be one set. 3 small snowflakes and the big snowflake, and that is going to be a swap set, I think. So what I want to do is go cut a bunch of these out of my vellum on my hand crank Big Shot. So I'm going to go and cut 8 of those, and then we'll put a couple of them together. And I literally pulled scraps. I have some specialty scraps. Here, let me show you how I keep my scraps. So this is my specialty paper scraps, and it's got all my silver, metallics, glitters, things like that, and vellum, acetate. So scraps like that are in here, and then my other scraps are by color. So I pulled out some white cardstock and then some specialty scraps. So this entire swap is going to be done using my scraps. So let me go take this and cut out 7 more of these snowflakes. So I sped this part up because I was struggling to get 1 or 2 of these out, and I didn't need you to feel me struggle through that. I will tell you that it was because I had 2 different pieces of scrap vellum. One of them worked beautifully, as you can see here, with no issue. Everything just popped out. But the other one was a little more persnickety, so I ended up having to recut one of them. But as you can tell, this piece of vellum had no issues whatsoever. So I just poke a couple of the parts out, set those aside, and then I'll slow it back down, and you can hear me in real time, and we'll glue the pieces together and add a little glitter. So please give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't joined Ginger's Corner Swaps, please head over to her page on Facebook, and you can watch videos of how to do swaps on YouTube. So I have to cut one more, or just keep that one for myself. All right, and I've cut all the circles that I need. So let me show you how I am doing this. I'm using art glitter glue in a fine point tip. And rather than put adhesive all over this, I'm going to mostly put adhesive where I know I'll be putting glitter for the most part. And that way it won't show. Just some little dots. So I'm not covering it. So it'll still have a little bit of dimension. Then I just need to get it in the center-ish. And looks like that's sticking up a bit. Tiny bit of glue there. So these ends can stick up. I'm okay with that. Let's do one more. So glue in the center and glue on the ends. Oops. All right. All right, so I will continue with that, and I just want to show you what I'm doing with the stickles. So this is Stardust. I could also have used this diamond, and I'm just simply putting a little splotch in the middle, and then this point and the end point. And this dries pretty much like glitter. I could also have just done a smear, but I decided not to. I also decided not to ink, just because I could have inked in a light blue or something like that. But if somebody else doesn't have that ink and they don't want to use it on their page, I don't want to force that. So let's do, oops, there's a little fly. So let's talk about layers. So for Ginger's Corner, there's supposed to be at least 2 layers. So I have layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. So these are all 3 layers, plus I'm adding these little pieces that could be added, and those count toward layers as well. So what I'm doing with these, I'm just using this and taking the same vellum, and I'm going to do 2 for each one. So I'm probably going to use quite a bit of these scraps. Just trying to optimize that. All right, that's one set. So I have to do 16 of these. And these papers fall apart. And for these, I'm just doing just in the center. So I'm going to finish all these up, and I'll come back and show you my completed set of swaps. Hi you guys, I just wanted to come back and finish these up. I just wanted to give them a chance to dry. So those are all complete, and show you how I packaged them. So because I have, if I just had this as my item, I could just put that into the envelope. Let me show you one of the envelopes that we use. This is one made with an 11 by 11 piece of paper, and I think we're going to be using 12 by 12 envelopes. But this is what you put the your embellishments in, and so I could just do that with them, but because I have multiple pieces and I don't want those to get lost, I'm going to put them in a little acetate envelope. But what I want to do first is write on the back of these in pencil, so that it can be erased. So I'll do this for each one. Just write my name and my YouTube channel, Allie's Space to Craft. So I'll just write that on the back of each one, and then each little packet is going to get the circular element, 2 of these snowflakes, little glitter centers and one glitter paper snowflake. So that is going to be one little kit. And I will probably seal it like that so it's nice and compact. There we go. And then that will go in here. And I have 7 of them to send in. So there we are. I'm going to finish packaging them up. And if you have a snowflake punch or die, these would be really easy to make and will look fabulous on any winter page. Thanks a lot, you guys.